Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series, well, I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything to do with an upcoming collaborative release. What release am I going to be covering? Well, I'm going to be covering everything to do with Levi's and Studio Ghibli, as they are collaborating for a Princess Mononoke collaboration for 2023. I think it's really exciting. Well, maybe that's because Levi's is my favorite, well, one of my favorite and most worn denim brands, and Studio Ghibli is one of my favorite animation studios. Maybe that's why I'm so excited about it, but I'm sure you guys are much the same. I'm sure you're excited for it as well. So yeah, what's coming out soon is a collaborative collection between Studio Ghibli and Levi's, all surrounding Studio Ghibli's iconic film Princess Mononoke. Now, I'm actually quite happy about that, because a lot of the time whenever Studio Ghibli collaborates with clothing brands, it's generally around like Kiki's Delivery Service or How's Moving Castle. I don't know if there's a Spirited Away clothing collaboration, but I assume that Spirited Away would be a more likely pick over Princess Mononoke. Like, I don't know, maybe I haven't been paying attention to a lot of the Studio Ghibli clothing collaborations, but I feel like Princess Mononoke doesn't get a lot of love. So I'm just happy to see that as well, because it is one of my favorite ones. Obviously, like as I was just mentioning there, and as we've seen in the past, Studio Ghibli, they collaborate with clothing brands quite frequently. Obviously, one of the big heavy hitting ones that we saw recently was the Levi collaboration with them, and when they did their How's Moving Castle collaboration. Do I think that this Levi's collaboration is going to be as grand or as detailed? No, but like I wouldn't expect it to, because Levi's this huge fashion house, and Levi's is an awesome denim brand, but I wouldn't expect them to do like a fantastic, amazing, like all hands on deck collaboration with Studio Ghibli for a Princess Mononoke collaboration. Honestly, what I'm expecting is a bunch of graphic pieces. I'm expecting that Levi's is going to choose the Type 3 denim jacket, the very traditional Western denim jacket that everyone knows and loves. But I hope that because they're collaborating with a Japanese brand here, essentially, that they actually tap into some Japanese silhouettes or denim silhouettes that Japanese people love. So I'm thinking like the Type 1 denim jacket, the Type 2 denim jacket, things like that. And that also taps into Levi's heritage there as well. I feel like that would just be like ideal when it comes to this type of stuff. Will we get that? I honestly don't know. I haven't looked at the collection as well, so I'll be going through it with you guys for the first time. But it's exciting stuff. Very keen to look at it, very keen to go over it all. I should just shut up and start covering it. So what we're gonna do is cover the release details, the editorial for the collection, and my thoughts and opinions on that by, of course, using a Hypebeast article to cover all those details there. We'll head on over to the Hypebeast article now, and we'll start covering the release details for this upcoming collab. Here we are at the Hypebeast article, guys, and I'm already excited to see some of the things that I was hoping for come into fruition. So, I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much now, because we need to talk about the release details first, but I can see a first denim jacket, because I can see the pleated design here next to the buttons and the huge pocket here, the singular pocket. So I love it. They're already tapping into the silhouettes that I see Japanese people love when it comes to denim, and Levi's silhouettes specifically. But I can also see over here a very much more traditional Japanese silhouette being used for this collaboration, which I'm very excited to see as well. I love that. I love that they're tapping into that. But we need to talk about that when we cover the editorial. As I said, I need to shut up and start covering some release details. So, the Levi's and Studio Ghibli Princess Mononoke Collection will release globally, online, and in select Levi's stores on August 10th. So if you live near a Levi's store, I would go to the Levi's store now and ask them, are you getting the collab in? Because that'll give you the confirmation if you need to rock up to a brick and mortar store, or if you're going to be going online and trying your luck there. If not, as it kind of just talked about there, it'll be releasing globally online on Levi's online store. So you've got that to fall back on. I'm assuming all the different regions will be getting the collaboration. I can't imagine that it's going to be like a US exclusive. I just hope that a lot of the pieces don't get region locked, because I don't know about you guys, whenever a collaboration releases for a big name brand that has region stores, some regions get the whole collaboration and other regions only get like a quarter of the collaboration. I've definitely seen in past collabs where like Australia will get some of the pieces, but they won't get all of the pieces, and the US will get all the pieces that I can't order because it's a US exclusive store. I don't know if you guys have been in that same situation, but I definitely have. So hopefully every region at least gets a couple pieces of all the pieces releasing. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But August 10th, maybe for Australia it might be the 11th because of time zone issues, but just check on the August 10th and August 11th depending on your area on the online stores, and ask your local store and see what they say, and we can go from there. But that's about all the release details that we have for that one. It'll be releasing on one of those 2 days. Now that we've covered all the release details, we got to go through it. We got to go through the collaboration. Let's check out this Levi's Studio Ghibli Princess Mononoke collab and see what we're going to be getting. Started off with, we got one of the pieces that I was quite excited about. It's not a full body image of it. Hopefully there's an image out of these 19 that kind of showcases that, but from what I can see, it's a very traditional, I mean, I don't know the correct terminology for all the Japanese silhouettes. I just think kimono, but there might be a more appropriate name for this type of silhouette, which maybe someone who is, you know, aware of Japanese culture can inform us in the comment section below on that, but I'm just going to call it a kimono because that's all I know. It features huge pockets that are very Levi's styled with rivets and all on the front here. It features the Mononoke mask as well as a bunch of font next to it. It features this awesome pattern over the main body of it, but then leaves the arms blank. I really like the silhouette. I would love to absolutely pick up this piece. It'd be an awesome one. I would just guess be a bit wary because if the graphic is really loud on the back, that might deter me, but we'll have to keep going through and checking it out to see if it changes me up or changes my mind. Okay, here we have pieces that we have a half and half situation. I expected there to be graphic pieces, but I didn't actually expect them to do it on type 1 denim jackets, which is awesome though. So we have, I expected graphic pieces, but on a type 1 denim jacket, that's dope. So we have, as I just talked about, a type 1 denim jacket featuring Princess Mononoke on the front with an all over print design on it and what looks to be a matching pair of denim as well. We'll keep pressing on. We've got the mask being showcased on a t-shirt. We've got what looks to be a little coin purse, hopefully made out of leather, hanging down here, and probably some pants as well, although it's very hard to see what type of silhouette it is and what the print is, but I assume that's part of the collab as well. We have the back design of the kimono. Am I deterred by the mask on the back of it? Probably not. I'd probably still pick it up as long as it's not ridiculously expensive. Yeah, I really like that they tapped into this silhouette though. The design on it is fine. It is definitely Mononoke themed. Yeah, I guess again, depending on price, I'd be like, yeah, I'd pick this up and wear it, but the design is quite loud with the graphic on the back there, so maybe I'm a bit on the fence about it. But what I do love is the Forest Spirits denim down the bottom here, with the landscape being showcased here as well. That's an awesome pair of denim pants. I like how they've applied the graphic to it. It's not super loud and in your face. It is very soft and softly applied to the denim there. I think that's a good way of approaching it. Instead of just having like an all over print, kind of like the first denim jacket, having it applied here in a tonal way, I think that's a very nice way of approaching it. Yeah, really awesome denim, but still an awesome kimono piece as well. Okay, we've got, I think it's the back of that first jacket that we saw. Love the design on the back of that one. How the graphic is placed on the back actually works really well for this panel, and then that it's not continued onto the shoulders. I think it's very well done there. And it looks washed out, right? Like the colors aren't super vibrant, they're not in your face. That red of the mask isn't like staring you down. It looks like they've washed it out a few times to make it more versatile, and I like that approach that they've done. It also looks like we've got a matching hat to go along with it. I don't think I'd pick up the hat, and also the hat itself, I got a big ass head, man. I'm like 63 centimeters all the way around. I don't think that's gonna fit me. If it does, maybe I'd be keen, but I have my doubts. But you know, awesome to see that they're doing a denim hat to match the whole, you know, theme here. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we got that first denim jacket being showcased here, pleated design on the front as per a normal denim type 1 denim jacket. Yeah, I like the all over print of it on it. I think I like personally how I would style this is like very light blue denim, white tank top, and then this over the top of it. I want that to be the statement piece in the outfit, and I wouldn't want to wear it how they wore it initially, where it was like an all over print suit. I think I just want the jacket to do the talking if I was to personally wear it. We've got some shorts, some Lot 501 shorts featuring just the, I guess, the landscape part of the print all over it. They're alright, but obviously they're women's ones on a women's body, women's very short cut. Fair enough, fair enough. We've got some more graphic tees, love it. Awesome cut, by the way. Love that these sleeves come down to the elbow. That is my favorite type of t-shirt. Sleeves down to the elbow, very wide, fantastic. Yeah, can't fault the graphic tee. I like that they're very washed out, so it gives that very like vintage feel to them. We've got, I think, a hoodie. It's so hard to see that very tonal graphic with the flash of the camera going on that white fabric. Very hard to see there. Looks like we've got another coin purse with one of the forest spirits' head. That feels kind of bad, man. It feels like we've decapitated one and put it on there. I like the mask design because that felt appropriate, but now it feels like we chopped old mate's head off and turned him into a coin purse. And I don't know about that one. That's ooh. Yeah, we've got obviously the kimono being showcased again. I'm a fan. The denim being showcased again. That's awesome. Moving forward, another side-on shot of both the shorts and the jacket, and the pants and the jacket there. Okay, there's a denim tote bag as well. Of course, the shot to showcase it has a huge fern just like covering half of it. Like, bro, we can't see what the graphic is. Like, I mean, we sort of can, but come on now. Yep, showcasing the pieces again. Actually, how this person's wearing the jacket is kind of on the same wavelength on how I was going to rock it, because it looks like they're wearing a tank top underneath. I would wear that over the top of a white tank top, but I would just wear very washed out blue denim, but thinking on the same way. Maybe I'm just on the same wavelength as the stylist, I don't know. Moving forward, we got a graphic tee with what looks like embroidered lettering all the way around. This is probably my least favorite graphic tee that we've seen so far. It looks like the women's one because the sleeves come halfway down the bicep, and at least from what I've seen, whenever there are clothing brands in Japan that do graphic tees, they love that super oversized silhouette for the men. So I'm gonna place my money, put it all on red, and say that yeah, this is the women's one because it cuts off halfway through the bicep. If it was a men's shirt, it would come all the way down to the elbow there. Just my observations though. I could be proven wrong straight away. We'll keep pressing on though. Not a huge fan of that shirt, although if it is the women's one, it's not meant for me, so totally fair enough. We've got okay, so are these dungarees, or are these pants with a connected top half? I think they're just going to be dungarees, right? I personally liked it when it was just denim jeans. I don't know how I feel about the dungarees. I like the coin purse making a reappearance again. I do like this one. Yeah, I just don't think I'd wear dungarees. They just would look really goofy on like a 6'5" guy, I personally think. I think they just look a bit wacky, and you'd have to make them super extra large to fit me anyway. Yeah, just my thoughts. Nothing wrong with the piece, just it wouldn't appeal to me at all. We've got another shot. Yes. Okay, that's the front graphic of the shorts. I thought it was just the landscape because we saw the butt before, but now we get it flipped over and now we actually get to see the rest of it. Actually, a cool pair of shorts for sure. But yeah, we've seen that all before. We've seen this all before. Nice to have a closer shot of it though. All the forest spirits there. We've got another shot of both the dungarees and the kimono. Again, I can't get a good look at this hoodie because the flash is just like killing it. I can't see the graphics on it. And then we've got just the denim jeans. I like the jeans more than the dungarees, but we're all going to have different thoughts and opinions on that. Got a showcasing of the jackets again, the pants, yep. Really, these last few photos are just reinforcing what we've seen already. I don't think there's anything new being showcased here. And then a final shot of just like a full body shot of things. Okay, well, we got to see everything that looks to be coming in the collaboration. Maybe there might be some more accessories and more pieces outside of this lookbook that is releasing alongside it in this collaboration. But this is everything that we've seen in the lookbook. Just be prepared, there might be more releasing on the 10th/11th of August. But I'm a fan. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not going to be as groundbreaking or as crazy as the Lemme collaboration that they did for Howls, but I came in with low expectations, thinking it was just going to be a bunch of graphic tees, thinking it was going to be catered for the West, and it was going to be like a Type 3 denim jacket, and they were going to call it quits, and they were just going to do a bunch of hoodies and crew necks. But I was pleasantly surprised that they actually tapped into a bunch of silhouettes that Japanese people love and Japanese silhouettes for this collab with a Japanese brand. So that's actually really awesome to see. The Type 1 denim jacket, big thumbs up on that one. The kimono is really cool. Awesome. Again, if it comes my way at a good price point, if I see it floating around, maybe I'll pick some of it up. But it is quite loud, and I guess I'd have to put that into consideration when I'm actually buying it, because I'm sure all of us think the same thing. Yeah, I'd wear this jacket all the time. I'd wear this all over print Princess Mononoke jacket all the time. That I definitely need to buy it because of that. But realistically, we never do, right? We wear it once and we're like, yeah, there we go. Therefore, the price per wear is a 1-to-1 ratio. So, yeah, like if I did see it come up, I'd have to really think about it, because I'm like, look, I love it, but would I really wear it? Like, would I really wear it? Probably very rarely, in all honesty, but I would love to own it just to have in my vast collection of clothing that we can see back there. So yeah, they would just be nice pieces to own, definitely. But yeah, we'll just have to see if it comes along. If it comes along, it comes along. If not, that's all good as well. But I'm a fan of it. I had fun with this collab. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the collab though. Maybe it's a hit for you, maybe it's a miss for you. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know how you feel about this collaboration down in that comment section below. And that's everything I've really got to say about this collaboration, guys. We covered the release details. It's releasing on August 10th, but I would also say 11th for Australia, if Australia is getting it. Yeah, we just have to see. Usually Australia either misses out, gets a quarter of the collab, or gets it late. Very typical of Australia to have exactly that scenario. So yeah, I'll have to see if Australia gets it. But yeah, August 10th apparently, or August 11th potentially for Australia and some other areas. That's all the release details we have. We have no price range, we have no idea beyond that. I'd love to hear from you guys if you're interested in picking any of this collaboration up now that you've seen the lookbook for it. Do you like the Type 1 denim jacket? Do you like the pants? Do you like the shorts? Do you like the graphic tees? Maybe the kimono is your cup of tea. I would love to hear if you're going to be going for any of it, if you're going to be picking any of it up, down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Levi's collaborations, upcoming collaborations in general, or just upcoming streetwear releases, you've got to give me those 3 indicators I never shut up about, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,670 subs before the end of August. You guys helped us reach 3,665, and hopefully with your continuous support, we can reach 3,670 before the end of August. But that is everything I have to say about this collaboration, guys. Maybe one day I'll pick up some of the pieces and unbox it on the channel and we can talk about it then. That would be exciting stuff to do on the channel, but no promises. I did recently just buy a pair of sunglasses, which I will unbox on the channel. A new First Arrows ring, which have had some complications around because I bought another piece on top of that, which is now discontinued. So I'm trying to communicate with a Japanese brand that uses very old communication channels. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We'll have to see how that all goes. But yeah, that's why I'm holding off not buying this collab, because I have bought stuff already. So we'll have to see how it all plays out. But yeah, that's everything I really have to say, guys. I'll cap it off there. So until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Levi's video, until the next Studio Ghibli video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.